kind of insane day, I would say. Very interesting day. But I'll go through it, like why I took it, etc., and just do my best, explaining it and stuff. So basically, bro, as soon as market opened, it just started tanking more. In all means, bro, there was no like huge news. So then I was confused, but I was, market shows us what it's gonna do, and it's gonna do what it's gonna do. So let me just check and make sure the audio is good, real quick. Go on Twitch real quick. Hello, hello. Hello, yo, 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 yo. I think that noise is from, let me see. Make sure everything's plugged in all the way. Kind of like Jimi Hendrix, this stuff, bro. Like, if you guys saw my setup, my camera's on shoeboxes just because I don't have a computer. But as you can see, anyway, so 11:23. This is match automatically. Come on, yo. All right, so 8:30 USD unemployment claims came in. There was nothing else really. Pending home sales. There's nothing like no red folder news, so I wasn't too on it. But as soon as this, like, basically, boom, London low was just under this. I marked out the London high, which was untouched. And this was a 4-hour fair value gap right here. So right here, bro, I did not think I thought it was gonna move up on the fair value gap. I do not trade in imbalances. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I do not trade in imbalances, bro. I've just had way too much, like, just not, like, I don't know, I just don't trade in imbalances, bro. I've learned not to. And so let's look at this. I was staying on the 15-minute for a little bit. Once market opened, 15-minute closed below, or just kind of closed the whole thing. Not really below, I would say, but closed right here. So then I was like, okay, cool. And it broke structure to the downside. So I was like, maybe it's a continuation. And then literally, like, okay, so it hit London low, and I was like, maybe it'll reverse. I was like, yeah, maybe it'll reverse. It doesn't usually, upon market open, come through a whole imbalance, especially a 4-hour imbalance. But I guess, since it started basically like an EQ of this imbalance, like in the middle, then it would just, it just kind of took the imbalance. But I do not trade an imbalance, like I said. I trade it out of the imbalance, which is what I do and how I do it. So what's cool, I almost got stopped out, really. I'll just tell you guys, keep it simple real quick. So basically there's a fair value gap. So the 15-minute, the break of structure. So boom, it broke structure, it filled that imbalance. I went to the 5-minute. There's a fair value gap right here. So basically, obviously, it hit the fair value gap. And then let's see, 1 minute, break of structure. I could have entered way sooner than I did, but I had to calculate this. The 1 to 129. Honestly, I'm gonna start trading 1-to-1s and 1-to-2s. Maybe 1-to-2s, but 1-to-1s for sure. Dude, profit's profit. Like, if my win rate is good, like what I've learned is, like, if my win rate's good on a 1-to-1, then that's perfect. Like, if I'm getting wins like, okay, if I have 5 wins, or if I have, like, let's say 3 wins and 1 loss, 3 wins is 500, 1,500, and then 1 loss is 500. I mean, that's 1,000, right? If my win rate's high, I can have a smaller risk to reward. So I'm gonna try that out. I entered all the way down here. So basically, I was gonna enter off this prominent low. I wasn't gonna enter off this, which honestly I could have, but I wanted to wait just because I was like, maybe it reversed, even though that's highly unlikely that it reversed. But entering like off this would have been my best bet. Or sorry, entering off this would have been my best bet. This candle right here, kind of this candle going down, would have been my best bet. Just have a better risk to reward. Would have been like let's say like right here, and then risk to reward right here, and then I could have had more protection over this fair value gap, which is what I wanted at the end of the day, and I'd have been 1-6. But you don't always get what you want. You know what I'm saying? Psychology, things like that. You don't always get what you want, which is okay. So basically, I moved the stop down here to this high right here, and it actually almost got stopped out, which is kind of funny. But there was just nothing. I didn't like from a totally like market point of view, and it was still like a 1-7. I believe that I hit or like hit under here because I missed this. It's like a 1-4. Mine was like a 1-2 though. So I believe I got in like right here, which is kind of late, honestly, a little too late than what I wanted. But it still banged, which was nice. I still had this coverage right here, even though I didn't want that fair value. I thought it just been more coverage for myself. Basically, I entered right there, and then my take profit was this high resistance liquidity. It was the only closest liquidity down here. It was also continuation, so I didn't see the market going all the way down here at all. Just because it was a continuation, it's already a big down push. So I didn't see it coming down even more than maybe just grabbing some liquidity, and then most likely tomorrow it'll probably move up or continuing to this right here. You never know. You know, whatever. We'll discuss that tomorrow. We'll worry about that tomorrow. But yeah, so I entered right here. Got a little 1-2, 1-1-2. I like it. Like I said, I'm gonna just hit 1-1s. That's like gonna be what I'm gonna do. Just because the 15-minute, like, it's just higher win rate, lower risk reward. I'm down with it. We're gonna try this strategy out. It's simple, simplified. Obviously, with any strategy, your bias has to be pretty good too, to where the market's moving towards. So yeah, that was my entry. Don't really know what to talk about anymore than just if you're trading and you're watching this video, keep going. If you know kind of what you want, just keep going. Please, just keep going. Whatever you're doing, just keep going. There's gonna be rough days. There's gonna be days you're in your head, you're in your mind. Just keep going. Please, just keep going. You know what I mean? Like, if you want it that bad, dude, like, I'd rather die than work a regular job. For real. And God knows that, you know? I'd rather die than work a regular job, and I can't do it. I serve tables right now, and that's all I can do to, like, pay the bills. Like, I have to make my own money, you know? I have to, like, have some type of implication on, okay, like, kind of like sales, but, like, my own sales, you know? And not, like, hardcore sales. That's what I like doing, but, yeah. This was my trade. I'm pretty happy about it. It was nice. Yeah, that's about it.